Greetings, bravest warriors, and welcome to That DOT Show with Bo, Zalon, and Shah, and of course me, Fran.
Good morning, Fran. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
All right.
I hope everyone else is well.
I'm doing just fine. Zalon, how are
How
you,
we
bud?
doing, guys?
Yep. And Shaw. What's up, Shaw?
That's always good.
Oh, nice. Very good. I like the glasses, Shaw.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Yeah, DBR says he approves of the Hollywood glasses. So,
yeah.
well, Miss Fran, I am so happy that you joined us today. We trying to get this set up for about a week or so, maybe going on 2 weeks, and finally got everything lined up. And so basically, we just wanted to give you the opportunity to come on and talk with us and tell us, what do you do as the community manager for Donald Titans and that type of thing.
Yeah, I'd like to say, what don't I do? I do all the range of things, all manner of wonders and delights. Obviously, I feel like I'm most famous for playing quite abysmally on Thursdays on the Dawn of Titans live stream. Though I did redeem myself on the last stream.
Yes, you did. And by the
Much
way,
to Matt's
I was
dismay.
I was team Fran, but these other guys were not. So
Oh,
What?
oh yeah. Well, shame.
Well, I mean, we can't, all vote for me. Somebody's got to vote for Ben.
true.
Yeah. I usually go Team Ben.
Yep.
Oh, good choice, because, going Team Matt's always a bit problematic. We never can quite tell which way
Yeah.
that's going to go.
It could be an on week or an off week. You never know.
Exactly. It's just like, it's like, to be honest, Matt's a lot like British weather. It could be sunny, it could be rainy, it could be snowy. It's like you never quite tell which way it's going to go.
Or all three in the same day.
Oh, absolutely. And that is a fact that has happened. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, April is not a good month for weather like that.
No, no. We actually have quite a few players in our alliance from over there across the pond.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and they'll be able to tell you that, to be honest, April, May, June, not good.
right.
Like, it was baking hot weather yesterday, and today it was like it's freezing again. So
Stay inside and play DOT.
oh, absolutely.
Is that what it is?
That's what I would recommend as employee of DOT. Just play more Dawn of Titans.
There you go.
Stay inside. Don't go outside. It's horrible weather.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, people see me play and be on the live stream. But I do a lot of other things as well. One of my main jobs is actually helping with like the events that you generally see happening in the game.
Okay.
So I like write the copy, so the stuff that goes on Facebook. So
Oh, nice.
along with the images. So I'll help the artist. Me and Ian will come up with an image, and we'll come up with the theme. So I'll decide. I work with the event team. We'll decide kind of like what theme it might be this week.
Oh, very good.
I'll come up with a title for the theme for the event, and I'll sit there and I'll write the copy for each post, and then I'll go across to the artist and we'll make the artwork for it, and then that gets all scheduled in for the events that go out. So that's one of the things
I had, Fran, was how many people are on your team? That's a good question. I was curious. Do you have a big team with you, or no? It's a little smaller.
So, like, I mean, I have there's kind of two parts to my job. So, like, I work with community, but I'm sure like a lot of the community are aware that I also look after support as well. So I've got like two sides. So there's the support team, and that's kind of a team of there's about 7 major sort of leads in Manila which look after a team, but also there's the team in house which there's a few moderators that we look after, and there's a publishing team in house as well.
Wow, so there's a lot of people here all coming together to be able to do all this stuff.
But they don't all work on Dawn of Titans. That's the thing. I'm the only person that works on Dawn of Titans.
Oh wow! So you're really really busy then, is what is what I'm getting.
But you guys are so worth it. What can I say?
Well, we do enjoy watching the live streams. In fact, if it doesn't start on time, I get a message from Zalon. Is there a live stream today? And I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Oh, it'll always start at some point, and if it doesn't start on time, it'll be because like we're making like Ben brush his hair, or I haven't got my lipstick on, or it'll be something like
yeah.
Or to be honest, it's like OBS has like crashed, or we can't get the camera to work, or something. It'll be something really small, like one little thing.
Or if Matt won the previous week, the leaderboard isn't working properly. He's going to be mad. He wants to make sure everybody knows that he won.
Does Ben? I mean, how much time does Ben spend getting his hair to look that way, or is that just a live stream thing? Or I mean,
we have
his own staff.
Oh yeah, we have an elite team of stylists that work day and night to create Ben's hair.
Okay.
We have them come in 5 hours in advance to create the masterpiece that is the Ben.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, it's a masterpiece. Like.
Interesting. All right. So is that?
I don't know. Like.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
No, I was just saying I don't know how his hair happens.
No,
like it
just happens.
I've seen it meet once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
was it when he received the award?
Oh no, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't not even for that, huh? So is there an inter office competition amongst you guys about playing the game? You guys have do you compete in the events on? You have your own accounts, or you just play your developer accounts?
So, a lot of us do play the game a lot, but like a lot of us, when you work on a game, it's kind of like then trying to find the time to also play the game. It's like getting that balance, right? It's but I have my own account which I do play, though I'm probably the worst alliance leader ever.
Oh, so you have your own alliance? You want to plug your alliance here? Maybe do some recruiting?
Oh, it's just the FRAN Droids alliance.
Oh, nice. Maybe I'll bring Timmy over to FRAN Droids alliance. And
to be honest, I think Timmy's too good for my alliance.
Which league are you in right now?
I'm in silver. That's how bad I am.
Awesome.
It's all right. It's not bad. You can still go. Like step by step.
The thing is, I'm so busy a lot of the time. I only have like minimal time to really dig in. I can go in and clear up some VP and do a few raids now and then. Yeah. But I'm quite a nice person. I don't like capturing people's lands, and that's the point of the game, right?
Well, the one thing I was going to say, Fran, was during the one live stream before the Trials of Power event, Matt was saying that him and Ben, they're like people at the office were all kind of testing it out to see how it was like, So was there like a competition for that? Was everybody going hard for that?
Yeah, we did have a test, like a play test, to try out the Trials of Power, and so yeah, Ben did really, really well in that, but. I think I actually mentioned it on the live stream at the time that when I got given everyone get given like a game to play, and when I got given my version of it to play, I I had 3 troops, and I was just like, hang on a
Just
minute.
3?
Just 3 troops. So I was like, well, okay, that's not going to get me very far. Because, like, really, I would have needed to at least spend a bit of time to, well, get more troops for a start. And they give you a little bit of currency so you could get yourself more stuff. But I put basically my gems into getting a pre-level Titan. So I got myself, it was I got a Runa, and she was a level 15. And so I put her into the game with 3 militia because I wanted something a bit faster. And I managed to get, well, I didn't get very far, to be honest, but like everyone else just had a better experience because they had like older builds than I did. You know, they had more time to prepare for it, and I was just given, here, go play this. And I was just like, why have I only got 3 troop slots? This isn't fair.
Well, I had the distinct honor of being last place in the Trials of Power event. Like absolute last place. I had 16 points.
Was that your Timmy account?
That was my Timmy account. Yes, I had 16 points, and we did that on purpose. So.
Oh yeah, that was my idea.
Yeah, it was Zalonisap's like, go in there and just die, just run around until they kill you.
If I had known that, I would have given you an absolute special shout out.
Oh, that's fun.
We just wanted to know where the bottom
incredible achievement.
Yeah, well, we wanted to know how many players were actually playing in the event, so that was the only way I could think of, finding out. So.
Wow, to actually get last place that's incredible.
Now that's my secondary account. My main account, I was top 20,000 or something. Just but yeah, we scored 16 points, and I ran my Titan around until he died. So that was fun. I enjoyed the Trials of Power event, and I'm looking forward to it again. I think we all like the extra XP we got for the Titans, and we were discussing yesterday if maybe we could like flip it around and have it be a defensive type thing where maybe we all these troops come to attack your garrison, and you use whatever you have on defense for your garrison, and spells drop and all that stuff. But just to kind of mix it up. But we're enjoying the new events. Yeah.
This is a cool idea. Like this is actually another thing that I quite enjoy doing. It's like a lot of players actually send me a lot of feedback, and ideas. And these are things that I actually pass on to the team, all the time. Like, I'm sure players assume that when they do send feedback in, that it just goes nowhere.
Right.
But I basically gather it all, and give it if it's something related to Trials of Power, then I give it straight to Matt because it's his event.
Yep.
So, these are things I can tell Matt, basically.
Yep. Well, I mean, if you want feedback, they send us, me, Zalon, and Shaw, they send, why is it doing this? I'm like, I don't know. Did you open a ticket with support? Because that's their job.
And press in your settings button, press help. I think a lot of people don't know about that, in the game.
Yeah, we even went so far as to make a little video we posted in our band about how to get help, where we showed them, look, hit support, the little chat bubble in the corner, put that, type it in. So, and those all go to your team, right?
Yeah, that goes to the support guys.
Okay, excellent. We did have a couple of suggestions come in if you're willing to listen.
Oh, I'm always willing to listen.
Minor things. One of the things that, as alliance leaders, Zalon and Shaw and I are all alliance leaders, and you as well. I think it would be helpful if we had a little bit more on the statistics page for our members. One of the big things that comes up is the lands defended, the number of lands defended, which is a good stat because we can see how players are getting hit a lot. But we can't see whether they're winning or not.
It's just a number, isn't it?
It is just a number.
Just a number.
Basically, number of times you've been attacked. If we could see,
Yeah, 'cause some people actually win. Some people defend all the time, but they still have a high number because people still attack them a lot. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe just a little bit more statistics from for them from the alliance standpoint would be helpful as leaders to decide. Do we have a problematic member that's getting hit all the time and bleeding VP, or
Yeah.
is he winning
Always
those
got
a
to be
lot?
worried about people bleeding VP.
So, but other than that, we had a request come in for to bring back the old skills from beta, and I'm like, guys, I don't know that they're going to do that because the skills are totally different now from what they were. So, passing that along.
Yeah. Well, everything, everything that every feedback that I get will always go to the team.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I can mention that this was said. So
yeah, exactly.
You
So, do you have a favorite Titan or a favorite troop that you like to use when you actually do get the chance to?
So, like, my all-time favorite Titan was he probably still is my favorite Titan. Is Sarkon.
Oh yeah, Sarkon.
Traitor.
Right? Humans are kind of sort of underrated anyway, as in like nobody likes a human Titan. I don't know why.
Oh no, I do.
Like,
big fan of Comac. He's a human Titan.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ulrich is
all
my main.
initial gameplays were with Comac till I got a 4-star Titan.
For some reason, a lot of players don't like humans.
Oh no! I played with Ulrich. He's my main Titan.
Ulrich's my main.
Oh yeah, Ulrich's very cool. Yeah.
I play with Ulrich all the time. Now.
I don't know why, but I mean, like I've had a lot of feedback in the past, and I think maybe it's just like maybe it was just Tolland that players didn't really grasp
appreciate.
And didn't get appreciate. I don't think they really appreciate
Tolland. And Tolland players right now, I know a couple Tolland players, and they actually love Tolland. So a lot of people didn't really realize how good he was, but
yeah, he is very good, and I think since Tolland, there was the lack of human appreciation. Unfortunately, seemed to took a nosedive. But I've always quite enjoyed the human Titans, and Sarkon has always kind of been my favorite since the game actually in its first incarnation from like
got those double blades.
Oh yeah, I do love a double blade. But yeah, like I love the speed of the infiltrator, and I'm not good with rangers, and Matt knows that, which is why we end up with Etalus on the other live stream. I was just like, oh no, I was like, not another ranger. I was like, I just thought I was going to lose that one, but yeah, infiltrators are always my favorite Titans. So, and Sarkon, for some reason, out of all the infiltrators that are human, I think it's just his like slightly grey, could be slightly undead-looking persona. I don't know. I quite want to know what's under that
Might
mask.
also look something like that actually.
Sorry.
Kind of like zombie. Kind
yeah, because like he definitely looks really grey and sort of like he's festering underneath like the hood slightly, but underneath that like mask of his, like I want to know what's under there.
Yeah,
I really want to know.
Yeah, all of us do. I'm assuming since the mask was there, they didn't actually draw the face, and
or maybe they did.
Or maybe they did. Ooh.
Maybe down the road.
Who knows? This is the thing. But yeah, so I think it's always been Sarkon.
What about troops, Fran? What kind of what's your favorite troop out of all the different troops that are available to use?
I think it's I've never really had an alignment to a certain troop, but recently, and most recently in the latest live stream, I've really grown attached to the Grenadiers, really because I think I've truly appreciated like how much of an asset they really are, and I've always known they're good, but I think like I think if you can use them really well, then they are brilliant. They are the perfect troop. Like for me, I've got to stop using Ragnars because I feel like I'm compensating for having like them as like an additional Titans, but they can actually, I feel like they can actually potentially lose your match because they are slow and kind of like they take beats, and I need to stop using them in the live streams in particular because they are one unit which can get taken down. But now I've worked out that the Grenadiers are a mighty force that are going to win me battles, and it's taken me a long time to realise that that Matt's been kind of playing me kind of slightly.
When he tell you to use different troops, you go, "Oh,
Yeah.
Fran, use the other troops."
Yeah, and like to be honest, I want to thank you guys because I actually learned a bit from you guys from me watching your streams. And it's not because I don't know how to play the game, because I actually truly know how to play the game that I've worked on for gosh knows how many years. But sometimes you're so fixed on the work you do, and for me it's helping players with like problems and writing copy and just lots of work that you can forget the simplest things, and like sometimes a little jog here and it's just like, oh yeah, I can do that next time, get Matt, and it's little things like that, and making sure there was plenty of Grenadiers there, yeah, so they've become my favorite troop.
So are are Matt and Ben considered gamers, or do they play a lot of games, or do they just develop games and work on game artwork?
I can't say for Ben actually. I'm not entirely sure if Ben plays games at all. But I know I believe Matt does. He plays games on his lunch break.
Oh, nice. So yeah, so do we. Yeah, we record podcasts on the lunch break. So, so what about you? Do you play any other games besides Dawn of Titans when you have a chance?
Yeah, I'm a big gamer, so
nice.
I have all the consoles except the Xbox One, purely because there was not a lot on the console at the time that I wanted, and I was kind of, the reason I ended up with a PS4 was because it was kind of destiny chose my fate. Let's just say that. Because I acquired the 20th anniversary edition of it, so I was just like, well, I'll have to take that. I can't say no to that. So it kind of chose my option. One or the other. Take the PlayStation 4 anniversary edition.
Nice.
But there's more games on the PS4 that I'll play anyway. But as for games that I do play, I've always been sort of a big RPG fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do love an Elder Scrolls.
Oh nice.
I do like Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Games like that, something I can really get my teeth into and spend 100 hours in.
And I remember when they started putting the gameplay counter in the games, and when you finish a game, you say, "Oh, how long did it take me?" And then you go 110 hours. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. It's like the thing is, like, I bought Skyrim again for PS4. I've got that game now like 3 times because I've got it on Steam and I've got it on my original the Xbox 360, and I must have put nearly 500 hours into that 360 version of Skyrim
Wow. I don't
because
think I've spent that much
I
playing Skyrim.
I think I only kind of finished playing it maybe like 5 months ago because I went back into it because I realized I wanted to see the difference between the graphics of the special edition and the old edition, and then I realized that I had a quest that I hadn't finished, and I was like, how did I leave that without finishing it? So I went and actually done it, and I had like, it must have been like 480 something hours into it.
Oh wow,
It was a ridiculous amount, and I don't know whether to be proud or ashamed.
Nah, we'll go with proud.
Yeah, proud gamer. You have to be a proud gamer.
That's right. Yeah. So, as the community manager, you obviously do the live streams. What about the other social media outlets? Is that part of your responsibilities as well?
So, the work that I write for, I mentioned earlier that I write for like events and stuff. I mean, that goes on to Facebook and Twitter. So I publish, that gets published on those channels. I also I can go on to those channels, so that's kind of where I overlord, I guess.
Yeah. Now you're
Do you press the tweet button? Are you the actual person that's the tweet button or no?
So, yeah, we have like a scheduling system. So we put it all into a system, and then it sort of, I can do that as well. But like if I'm like at a weekend or something, then the scheduling system sends it out itself.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah. And aren't you the are you actually the moderator of the Reddit sub for Dawn of Titans? That's you? You created that?
Oh yeah, the Frandroid. That's me.
Yeah, the Frandroid.
Yeah. So yeah, I try and get onto Reddit when I can, but it's like it's an additional thing for me to look at.
Yeah, just one more thing. Yeah, I get on the Reddit at least once a day. There's a good discussion goes on there.
Yeah,
good posts.
It's very great for feedback.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you definitely get some feedback. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. No. But it's all really valuable, and like we look at it, like everything that's wrote there, we see it. So, you know, and if there's anything that I see that's particularly of interest, and a lot of it obviously is, then it gets sent to like the team, and we read it. You know, I can't reply to all of it, but like I do get a lot of, direct messages that I will reply to when I can. You know, it might take me a few days.
Sure.
I accidentally I replied to one person.
The inbox is pretty big.
Yeah, I did reply to one person last week that I didn't notice was there for like 19 days, and I apologized. I was just like, I'm so sorry, I've only just seen you. But I got around to it eventually. But I try and infiltrate wherever I can. Yeah. Like if there's a chat group, I'll try and get there. If there's a live stream, I'll try and jump in there.
You chat bombed our live stream
Oh yeah.
Zalon and I one day I was surprised to see that. I'm like, oh look, Zalon. Zalon's like, look at this, and I'm like, what? Oh my goodness, so awesome. And then you're also you're in band with us too at Non Toxic, aren't you?
I was
Yeah,
invited in there.
yeah. So interesting. Well, there's lots of different ways to communicate. Trying to keep all that, you know, in a feasible amount of time can be difficult, even just for us as just alliance leaders in a game we're playing. I can't imagine how difficult your day is trying to keep track of all the different messages and get those to the right people, and people need to see that. So, what do you guys do? What do you guys do for fun at work? Do you goof off? You throw things? You have those little turrets that shoot the Nerf darts at each other hooked up to your USB port.
Oh yeah.
Um, we there's a Nintendo Switch that's turned up into work now.
Oh, nice, excellent.
But I haven't had a go on it yet. But we do, have like consoles in the kitchen and dartboard and just like people play games and stuff. But to be honest, I get too tired to sort of socialize sometimes.
I'll be in my office and close the door, take a nap.
Yeah, I mean after work, like we kind of we do hang out with each other as well, which is quite nice. We'll go have a drink and have a chat and stuff. It's quite a nice little group really that we work with. We're all really good friends with each other as well.
Good camaraderie. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is it. Some of us have been working there for a long time, like a long time, and so it's kind of like a nice close knit little family, So it's it's nice. We've all been working on the game for a while, so it's just like we hang out, we go for drinks, we'll go for coffee, and play for games at lunch.
I would be up for coffee. In fact, I'm out here. Go make me some coffee. So, sorry, I'm out of coffee. It's not good. So, anything else you want to get out there while you're here? I mean, you got the floor. Anything you want to talk about? I have a couple. I was just handed a couple of suggestions here by one of our alliance members. I'll try to work those in later. So,
don't know really. I mean, like everyone's like very welcome to send any suggestions and stuff, and I'll always send them to the appropriate team members. It could be as crazy as you want them to be as well. They can be simple things or they can be really crazy things. I mean, we generally know about all the bugs and stuff in the game, so even if it's just like really creative stuff, it's always great to hear these things.
And especially Drawn of Titans. People should definitely submit
Yes.
some more Drawn of Titans because I want to see more of those. The user submitted ones where people send in the images. I think that's cool because I like Drawn of Titans in general, but I also like the user submitted ones. So more people should submit those in.
Yeah, we're not getting really many of those. I'd love to see some more actual Drawn of Titans as well. I totally agree with that. We got that one sent in and it was really, really good. And I was hoping that after we put it on the live stream that maybe more people would be like, oh look, that was great, they showcased this. I mean, maybe like more people would do that, but they didn't. I was just like, oh no.
I haven't sent mine in because I can't draw. So
but that doesn't matter.
A little stick figure.
Mine and Bo's are like the stick figure bodies with the big heads.
With a little sword.
But that's great.
Focusing more on the facial features than everything else.
Seriously, I want to see them. It'll make me very happy if you send them.
Okay.
I might send it in if you promise not to put it on the live stream. Think about that.
Oh, I can't promise that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shaw, did you have anything for Fran before we wrap this up?
Pretty much, that's it. I would say. I didn't have any questions from my end.
All right. Zalon, how about you, man? Do you have anything?
I asked all the questions that I could think of,
Okay.
so.
All right. So, viewer submitted questions. You ready, Miss Fran?
I am ready.
Could you possibly add a feature where alliances could form packs and not attack each other?
That's a very interesting feature. I mean, I will
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, we're passing these on.
Yeah, we're just
definitely
passing. Yeah, we're just passing it along.
It's a very, it's a,
So this happens.
it's
This
a good
happens.
idea.
This happens sometimes. So non-toxic has 3 alliances, and we're all in Legend League, and sometimes we end up on the same server,
So,
or we end up in the same league together, and it's always, don't attack each other, and then it happens by mistake or whatever.
Yeah, people just keep hitting that next
Right.
battle button, and then it's
Yeah.
oh whoops, I just attacked 3 of my alliance members. Whoops.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's that one, and then I remember the last live stream you guys were talking about they were going to do something with alliances and try to help the social aspect of alliances there. And one of the things is maybe there be some sort of award for when your alliance levels up, because you earn XP as an alliance as time goes on, but it's just a number at this point, you know. Of course, people always want free stuff, so.
Yeah. Give me.
Free stuff.
Give us more. Look, my coffee was delivered, so
Oh.
Yeah.
it's excellent. So, well, all right. Well, I think that's about it. Unless you have anything else, Miss Fran.
Hashtag Team Fran.
There you go. Hashtag
Yeah.
Team Fran. I do not have anything else on my schedule here, so we certainly do appreciate you joining. We're going to let you run if you want to get off here, and we're still going to do our non-toxic alliance update portion of the show, and I'm sure you don't want to hang around for that. So,
Well, thank you very much for having me.
well, thanks for coming by. You're welcome anytime.
Thank
Yes,
you
thank
very
you, Fran.
much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ooh.
All right, guys. So how we doing?
good.
So we want to talk about non-toxic alliances here. How's our alliance realignment going? Anything we need to tell all the guys?
Oh, non-toxic knights. They are with the top 10 teams. I would say few of the top 10 teams. This season's gonna be very interesting one. We'll see how it goes. Right now, we are still with the 250k minimum requirement, and we'll keep going.
Okay.
Zalon, how's your alliance doing right now?
We're not doing too bad. I wasn't able to check within the last hour or two, but from what I saw, it looks like we're going to be definitely in the zone of top 10. Again, it's not, what I'm saying right now, and that is for the next couple hours. So I don't know where we're going to settle yet, because usually within the first 24 hours, everybody starts to settle in where they're going to be on the list. So.
Yeah. Did you send the invites to the people that got promoted from Guard?
I sent 4 invites out, I think, to the Guardians that I got, and then I also 3 people left.
Okay.
To head over to Guardians. So, we're still trying to fill up a couple more spots. So.
Yeah.
Hey, we're 7th. You guys are 7th right now, right behind Top Brass. So.
Okay.
I was just handed an update.
Nice. From the news desk? Is that what it's like?
Yeah, from the news desk. It was this update. Just in, non-toxic champions is 7th.
Yeah.
So
Flash news.
I know, right? So the Guardians, actually, we pushed up to 16th, which was actually pretty good. I got some good players that are going to be hanging out another week, and then they're going to come over to one of you guys. So for anyone out there in the internet that wants to join, it's playing. Come to Guardians first. Message Boganora. That's me.
Timmy, right?
No,
Or
Boganora.
Timmy, yeah.
Or
Or
Timmy.
Boganora.
Well,
Okay.
but Timmy's not going to be in there forever. That's my second account. When we fill up, I'll move Timmy out. So,
Oh,
better
all
to
right.
yeah, better to send the invite to Boganora. That way, it'll still be there. And then so 125K VP for Guardians and Knights and Champions are 250K, right? Yep. And
Yep.
what you guys finish fourth last season,
Yeah.
Zalon?
We're
And
fourth.
Shaw, what'd you do?
We
Yeah, we're
finished
fourth.
sixth.
Sixth, fourth, and sixth.
Yeah.
You guys are right there on the cusp of competing for that 4-star.
Yep.
So come to Guardians, and we will. We have a little VP competition within Guardians each week, and if you are one of the higher VP members, then maybe Zalon or Shaw will send you an invite to their team to help push for the 4-star.
Yep.
Anything else we want to cover, guys? We're running on 40 minutes here, so.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
That's it from my end,
All right,
actually.
guys. All right. Well, guys, this has been that DOT show. Thanks for joining us on this special edition for all the non-toxic gamers. My name is Bo. That's Zalon.
I'm Zalon.
And
Shaw.
that's Shaw, and we're signing off.